What a mess this is turning out to be. When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
Please note that due to increased security measures, no one will be admitted into the building without their valid ID badge. No exceptions.
Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those people out. Finally, some backup.
Aw, I wasn't done with you yet! We'll bleed you out!
Eliminate those terrorists! We need to get the senators to safety!
You guys are spoiling me!
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
Approaching landing zone, ETA. Incoming Sam, 2 o'clock. We're hit! Go down, go down, go down! Hang on! Farrell here. We made it! We're under attack! We're sick! Jump a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out! Now!
stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you! Dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there! You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
I better not fire you dead.
That was a scream.
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. I'll keep you in mind. Now go!
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! Hey, when we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry! Now!
I do this? Freak! I'll shut you up.
Shall always defeat
Come on! I gotta score some style
Say
points.
what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look.
You guys are spoiling me!
Looks like they want to go! Can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Catching product placement checks works up a mean nerves. When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national park game garage.
We will bury you!
Trying to escape with our elected representative. Get your own, buddy!
Take your trained and corrupt leader back. I have no use for that. You wish you were back in bed, yes? Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lieber from New York State, good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold. What can I say? I've always been a friend to superheroes. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths are waiting. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Your democratic ideals will be your undoing. Once your own people turn against you. Did you really think
I wasn't done with you yet!
Keep attacking. You'll disrupt his cloaking. Cloaking field is down. Get him.
I'll show myself out.
These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
This is spoiling me!
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
Now that's how I stop fun!
Watch your back! My suit! Malfunction! No! You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Is that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Coldheart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank dart, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequences...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
You have reached the voicemail box.
Reed Richards.
Please leave your message at the tone.
Yeah, hey Reed, this is Ben. Look,
We'd like to hear what you have to say about this historic
I
event.
can't do this.
Our online polls will be
Lord
open
knows I've
for
followed
voting.
you into some
No
pretty
one
crazy
will make
places
your
over the
voice
years,
heard.
but somehow this is one place I can't go. I've been thinking...
Hey, good times, huh? I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do. If we had time, I'd tell you some stories about S.H.I.E.L.D. Just trust me. World peace isn't at the top of their priority list. Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering. And we're gonna need a leader. Open your eyes. Powerful people are using a tragedy to take over. Cap sees that. If you had any sense, you'd see it too. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause.
but maybe. Well, well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence.
New York Senator Lieber decried the recent passage.
Cap in charge, as long as it takes.
Rescued by a team of superheroes just before the Stanford incident.
Cap took out a squad of those losers without breaking a sweat. I bet you could do the same.
Later.
Hey, you come to a decision yet?
Later.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this.
Pym, Latveria and nanite samples have just arrived for you from the Baxter building.
There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the Act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here. Very good. When S.H.I.E.L.D. shows up, they'll have the paperwork ready for you. Just do what they say. My pleasure.
Stark Enterprises current stock price $42.18, down $1.16.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. With Stark Tech and S.H.I.E.L.D. muscle backing you up, count on it. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? Smart move. I'm glad to see you're going through with registration. Congratulations on making the right choice, heroes. The only one you really had. I'll look forward to working with you.
No! How could you? Cage told me I should have left with him and Iron Fist, but I didn't believe you'd do this! You damn traitors!
Well, looks like your first assignment just walked through the door. Either convince that idiot to register, or take him down.
Shut up! There's nothing you can say to make me join you. This is for Cap!
Sleeping on the job. Disc.
An unfortunate introduction to government service for you. I'm sorry it had to come to that. Cage and Iron Fist refused to sign and escaped, and they're apparently not alone. I'm just glad you made the correct decision. Let's head back into the main area. We're gonna have our hands full, I expect, and I'm sure Tony will want to thank you personally once he gets back from Washington.
I don't need to tell you that you've made the right choice. You're here, and that means you understand the reality of our situation. You know what we're up against. Who we're up against. We simply can't restore the public's faith in us, while Captain America and his recruits are still playing by the old rules.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to use their expanded authority to keep supervillain activity in check. That leaves us with responsibility for dealing with the rogue heroes.
We need to act decisively to end this fast. We have a few leads, and may be close to identifying one or more locations being used as hideouts by the rebels. Come back here later. By then, we should have something more solid.
I hate that it's come to this, but we have a job to do. We'll reconvene at the briefing station when you're ready.
With so many unregistered superhumans, concerns are already being raised as to where they can be safely incarcerated.
Stark here. Tony, I have some Shh. It's okay, Reed. What's up? Sorry. I just had to tell someone about this, and I knew you would appreciate the significance. I just...
Captain America's people are equipping themselves for a war. We need to cut off their supply lines before they can fortify. We've been tracking some suspicious cargo entering the Jersey City shipyards. We believe it's headed for a hideout being set up by the unregistered heroes.
Our original hope was to catch Cap himself. But my money says Cable is behind this op. He must be establishing this facility to support Captain America wherever he's hiding. Expect strong resistance. Cap's managed to turn a number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents to his cause. Apparently, they call themselves the White Star in his honor. And I'm sure he sent some of the unregistered heroes in for support.
Bishop will be running the show on the ground. If we can shut down this operation, we'll send a powerful message to Captain America and his followers.
Move it! We gotta get this cargo inside!
S.H.I.E.L.D. could be here any minute. Look sharp.
Okay, we're all here. Now listen up. Black Widow's going to scout ahead and locate the rebel hideout. Meanwhile, we'll provide a distraction by destroying this shipment before they can unload it. Don't you worry. Natasha can take care of herself. Now let's get a move on before they realize we're here.
It's a raid! Get to your position!
Oh, that's gonna lose. Guaranteed.
Get on the freighter and destroy that cargo!
I can't see real well in this mask, but that looks like it hurts!
There they are. Fire target.
You see those robot parts? The White Stars hijacked the S.H.I.E.L.D.'s combat units to boost their numbers.
Cargo! Stop those government flags!
Keep it up! Just a couple more! Here come Hill's lapdog.
Good. Let's keep moving to meet up with Widow.
Here come Hill's lapdog. Hit you hard.
Now that's fun! You should have asked the designers for a bigger health bar. Anti-registration doesn't mean anti-loser, apparently.
Follow them. Lead us to the hideout. Heh. Sounds like Widow left a little surprise for us. She must be nearby. Push forward! Widow will be around here somewhere.
Usually I charge for stuff that.
There they are. Fire target.
Sleeping on the job.
Ah, there you are. Just in time to create the diversion I need. Their base is somewhere nearby. If you distract the guards, I'll find a way to get you in. Watch for me. I'll get you that entry point. See you on the other side.
Heads up! They've got grenades!
Gonna hit you hard!
Sure, why not?
Your spine! It's what's for dinner!
Blast them, boys!
Everyone, get inside. I'll close off the base.
That blaster's the full
But
power.
Spider-Woman, I'm pretty sure she doesn't knock you out.
They're trapped. Get them. Traded for this.
Come on! I gotta score some style points for that one!
There they are. Fire target.
You're good. Go! Go! Go!
I've sealed the base. The only way through that door is through us. I'm not registering, period. I've been manipulated by those in power before. I won't let our own government do it to all of us. We're not backing down. If you go down this road, you're going to have to take on all of us.
shut you up.
Spider-Woman needs backup. Get them off of her.
It's more fun when they fight back.
That should hold her. The SHIELD agents could take Spider-Woman in, but the base is still sealed.
Your entry point, as promised. This is an old Hydra terrorist base. I recognize the layout. You can get around the blast door through here, but there will be another sealed door inside. You can try to break through if you want, but it'll take major firepower to destroy the inner barrier. I will bring Spider-Woman to the detention center. You head inside and find a way through that second blast door.
I don't care what you do to me. I did the right thing. I expected more from you. They've turned you into superhuman thugs with badges. I've got nothing else to say to you.
Get inside. The rebels are fortifying their position while you waste time here.
Let's find that blast door and figure a way past it.
Those scumbags arrested Spider-Woman! We gotta make them pay!
You know, I'm getting pretty good at this.
This ends here, lackeys!
Stop the fascists. Energize blasters. Come on! I gotta score some
There
style
must be a
points.
switch somewhere for that door. Where'd that gunner go? That did it. The door should be open now. Stay together. Keep them off balance.
Why not register? The cool kids are doing it.
Turrets! Take them down before they cut us to shreds.
Your spine is what's for dinner!
blast door is protected. We'll have to take down that force field.
We're getting close. Looks like there's a power station near here we can use to turn off that force.
That's how I spell fun!
Good work. Shield's coming down. Rockets from below! Watch out! Hold your ground! Don't let them swarm us!
Aw, I wasn't done with you yet! Have your will in order?
Destroy the power cells on the door frame. I think I know how to do it. Now the other one. Gonna feel that in the morning. All right, let's keep moving.
Team, they're sending out a high-speed data stream. Get to the command center and shut it down.
Ready for us. Our entrance wasn't exactly subtle.
I've hacked some of their security. Break left. I disabled the barrier there.
Multiple hostiles.
Another barrier. I'll bring it down.
Can you believe I didn't fight for the register? Me neither!
Get those robots prepped. Double time. That door was getting to the command center, but I need more time to open it. Keep clearing out the White Star forces.
Your party today is your very own concussion.
I've opened a path to Central Command. Now if I could just link us to their comm channel.
Hutchins, they're headed your way. Break out the big guns and slow them down. Yes, Sanchez. I know your men are getting hit hard, but you've got to buy me some more time.
Cable was running this show. Damn fool doesn't realize we can hear every word he says. You know what they say. The bigger they are.
more fun when they fight back.
This is as far as I go. I've got to keep the door open from here so you can get through. Cable's uploading a lot of data. You have to reach him before he finishes transferring that intel. The time for talking is over. He's not going down without a fight. Now get a move on. I'll be in touch via radio.
Just keep coming. Hold them off. I need more time to get this data sent to Cap.
Hear that? Cable's getting nervous. Push forward and shut him down.
Come on! I gotta score some style points for that one!
Time to take him out!
I wasn't done with you yet!
One of the doors is jammed open. Damn hydrant chunk. I can't block them. Cycle the gas vent. Let's see if that shows them up. They've walked right into it. Now swarm them.
I'll shut you up.
Give him some shrapnel! Give him some shrapnel!
Victor, they're headed your way. Don't let them get past you.
No, you can't have my autograph, so don't ask.
They're on the move again, Victor. Get ready.
Vile turncoats! Thy betrayal will be met with flame! Traitors! You shall not pass!
Almost there now. Be ready for anything.
Here they come. Get into position.
Now you can tell your friends you got hit by Spider-Man.
Hold them back. Captain America needs this data. Captain, we're overrun here. I'm uploading everything I can. Keep them away from the cannons. They'll overload my shields. Now you thugs are gonna pay.
No, seriously.
Cable shielded. Take out the wall turrets.
I was trying not to hurt you, but you're giving me no choice. You're being used. You can still do the right thing.
Quick, get to Cable's computer console before the rest of the intel is transferred.
Cable warned me we'd need to treat this conflict like a war. You've certainly proved him right. Come on. You invaded our space. You picked this fight. Maybe you think you're still heroes. But you aren't. Not anymore. And I won't forget what you did here today.
Your capture of Cable, Hercules, and Spider-Woman a few weeks back seems to have put a serious crimp in Cap's plans. Thanks to all our hard work, more unregistered heroes and superpowered criminals are being rounded up every day. Of course, it's one thing to capture them, and quite another to make sure they stay that way.
As you may have heard, our massive new holding facility in the negative zone is now up and running. Codename Prison 42. It's a clean, safe, and totally secure detention center for unregistered superhumans. access is possible only through a network of strictly controlled trans-dimensional portals, the first of which is situated deep in the Rikers Island prison.
We're still hoping this conflict can be resolved quickly. But in case that's not possible, Prison 42 will serve our cause well. We've built in multiple fail-safes to ensure that it's completely inescapable. It should give unregistered heroes good reason to reconsider their position.
Don't get on Hill's bad side. That's what I'm hearing.
So far, so good. But there's still plenty left to do. We'll meet at the briefing station when you want to get moving.
AV team, please report to Mr. Stark's penthouse.
Despite our recent victories, the anti-registration movement continues to grow. S.H.I.E.L.D. is too busy dealing with opportunistic supervillains to help us. So we've decided to bolster our ranks with some allies you might find surprising. There are dozens of superpowered criminals now being held in Prison 42. Collectively, they represent a formidable fighting force. Our goal is to harness that potential to help us win this war. Reed?
We recovered some highly advanced nanotech from the Latverian attack on New York, and have found a way to use it to control the behavior of higher mammals, including humans. We've injected nanites into the bloodstreams of a number of these incarcerated superfelons. The nanites, tiny machines as small as a red blood cell, situate themselves in the host nervous system. This forms an electronic network that we can wirelessly tap into, allowing us to remotely monitor and control these unpredictable but powerful new allies.
In addition to the behavior control system, there's also a failsafe. Using it, we can remotely render the host unconscious at any time.
The system has passed all preliminary trials, but now it's time for a field test, under real-world conditions.
That's where you come in. A number of unregistered heroes are about to be transferred to their new homes in Prison 42. You will protect their convoy, and once we feel the time is right, we'll deploy one of our nanite-controlled agents to assist you. If he gets out of line, we'll take care of it. Delivering these prisoners and proving out the nanite control system are two important steps to ending this war once and for all.
Here they come! Take positions!
Strike Team Delta, take out the rooftop fire teams and destroy their munitions so the convoy can advance.
Heads up! S.H.I.E.L.D. sent in the Goose Squad!
We gotta get this convoy moving. Widow, are we cleared for
Negative transport Alpha. Hostiles are still on the rooftop.
It's more fun when they fight back. That shut you up. you staring at? You act like you never...
Whoops, sorry about that. Nanite Control Officer Swanson here. I'm Venom's handler for this operation. Yes, I forgot to lock down his vocals. Anyway, my buddy and I are here to help. Widow figured we could give you folks a hand. You should see him. Yeah, well, there's no time for that now. I'll show you later.
Enough. We've got more White Star inbound across the street. We need you to deal with them.
I wasn't done with you yet!
Delta, there are more munitions in that area. Destroy them.
White Star, hoorah!
It's more fun when they fight back.
Well, look who's here. The real heroes. You know, like I used to be, until I refused to sign a piece of paper. I mean, look at you. Do you even see yourselves? You're standing there with Venom, and you still think you're the good guys? You've lost it. I can't believe I used to respect you.
Son. Now head toward the High Line. There are a few more White Star troops making trouble for the convoy.
So far, so good. Just one more test. This will be fun. Stand back. We're gonna check the failsafe system. Shutdown signal worked like a charm. He's in perfect stasis. Okay, I'm gonna bring him back online. Hang on, Delta. Dr. Pym wants Venom back at HQ. Everything's nominal, but he's detecting some unexpected signal traffic. Probably nothing. We picked up some ad hoc agent-to-agent signals we didn't expect. They just want to check it out before moving on. We'll be back once they give the all-clear. Admit it, you'll miss having this pretty face around.
Rough landing there, huh? No matter. You ended up in the right place. We need you to clear the High Line of all enemy forces before the convoy attacks the intersection.
Ready to fire.
You guys are spoiling me! Now that's how I spell fun!
Wrap this up fast.
That shut you up.
Convoy, this is Widow. The High Line is clear. Move out. Lost it! How did White Star get through? Delta team, hit the street. We'll take care of the chopper. Those heavy bombs are hitting the transport. Destroy them!
Some style voice for that one.
Good. That's one for the junkie. Air support will be delayed. We're taking in some fire. Keep it up, Delta. They must be running out of bombs.
Easy way out.
One more bomb in your vicinity, Delta.
As long as they're burning airborne, they'll keep dropping in.
Roger that. I've almost got it in my sight. Direct hit on the gunship. He's going down. Oh no, he's going to hit that transport.
Madrox is off the leash. Repeat, Madrox is free.
Over. Heads up, Delta team. Looks like Multiple Man is on the loose. Take him down before he swarms us. Can't duplicate himself forever. Keep at him. Okay, looks clear from up here. See if you can get that empty transport out of our path. He can't duplicate himself forever. Keep at him.
Look at what you've done here. Tearing the neighborhood apart, just like you're tearing the whole dang country apart. And you chose to pass through a civilian neighborhood with truckloads of captured heroes. I don't want any part of this war you got going on. but you bring it to my doorstep, and you're gonna get a close-up of my fist! Fine. Just tell me what I...
Heads up, Delta!
That's it! These bums just bought themselves a grade A clobbering from yours truly!
More multiple man duplicates.
Come on! I gotta score some style points for that one!
Transporter pressure. We're good to go once we clear the area.
You guys are spoiling me! We'll bleed you out!
Roger that. Just loading them into the new transport now.
10-4, alternate route Charlie now cleared through 40th Street.
Sheesh. You were right about them White Star guys. Seems like they'll stop at nothing. Based on what just happened, I can believe it. I'm probably gonna live to regret this. But go ahead and count me in. I'm gonna stay here and make sure the cleanup goes nice and smooth. Call me later if you need my help.
Okay, Delta team, back up to the rooftops to continue your sweep. We may not be out of the woods yet.
When did everything get so dad-blame complicated?
What's the deal with the second transport? Got me.
Black Widow, are you in contact with Transport Beta? We got some unusual behavior here.
Negative. They're not responding to our signal. We've got a visual. Wait! We have prisoners escaping from Transport Beta. Repeat, prisoners escaping on foot. Looks like Cap himself broke them out. All units close in. They're headed up to the rooftop. Delta team, you're in position to cut them off.
Don't wait for you to see their eyes. Just ventilate everything.
Swanson, we need support. Can you deploy a nanite operative?
Dr. Pym just gave us the all-clear, Widow. I'll try to get Boltzmann into position.
They're crossing the sky bridge, heading right towards you. Cut them off.
Did you honestly think we'd let you waltz right through Midtown with our people locked up? Actually, you've got that backwards, in a very big way.
Don't let them get away.
Better worry about yourselves first.
Coming up, Widow. Need a light?
Transports, you're clear to proceed. We lost 2 prisoners, but Captain America lost Goliath. I'd say that's a fair trade.
The nanite-controlled criminals we enlisted have made a huge difference in our struggle to both fight crime and deal with the unregistered heroes. We now have dozens of these agents in Prison 42, ready to support us at a moment's notice. The tide may be turning in our favor, but the longer this conflict drags on, the greater the chance of devastating repercussions. We intend to find a way to end this thing as quickly and cleanly as possible. Given what you've done for our side so far, we know you'll be a big part of that solution.
Yeah, I'm thinking of transferring to CIA.
We're working on a plan to bring the anti-reg forces to us. Come to the briefing station when you're prepared to join in.
Only personnel with Class 1 clearance is permitted above the 85th floor.